Hi there, it's nice to see you again. Once again, I'm Soon Seng, your friendly real estate consultant with more than 10 years of experience, and I'm also a Singapore backstreet boy because I'm born in a poor family. Now, before I start my sharing, I'd like to put forward a disclaimer that my sharing is purely educational. Now, today, the topics that I'm going to share may be a little bit offensive. So, in any case, if I offend you in any way, I'm really sorry. So, the topic is the 6 nonsense you will hear in Singapore property real estate 2022. Now, I'm going to divide this session into 2 sessions so that you have more time to digest the nonsense. So, let's start with the first nonsense. The first nonsense is freehold is cheaper than leasehold. So there was one day I was flipping through the newspaper. I saw this advertisement, freehold cheaper than leasehold. I was thinking, how can it be possible? Especially when developer has to pay more to buy a freehold land than a leasehold. Then I think, yes, it is possible. Because the emphasis is on the free, not on the whole. Then it makes sense. Because you have to pay when you lease it and it costs you nothing when it's free. Now, jokes aside. Now, I would say that if you were to compare 2 developments within the same region, let's say Orchard Road, you compare a freehold versus a leasehold. Let's say both are new. There is no way that the freehold is going to be cheaper than the leasehold, whether it's PSF or premium based, because developer has to pay more and the cost be passed down to the consumer. But it is possible when you are comparing a freehold, let's say in Punggol, or let's say Serangoon versus a leasehold in Orchard Road, then yes, it is possible. So in that case, well, the freehold is more cheaper than the leasehold. So in case you want to find out which leasehold properties is more expensive than freehold property, go to www.sbbcode.com. I should have tons of recommendation for you. So the second nonsense that I like to share with you is en bloc. En bloc, not en bloc. So a few days ago, I met up with a customer. Customer was telling me, he said, Neil, you want to buy the development. The development very old. The unit there very spacious. After you buy already, sure got developer come unblock. Then I was like, is that possible? No, especially for today's context when ABSD is so high, developer have to pay about 35% for ABSD and another 5% that's non-refundable. Developers now are very selective in their en blocs. So the process is going to be very rigorous and not all en blocs will go through. Now let me give you an example. Okay, let's use Coven Melody. Coven Melody now is currently trending around 1,003. So in order to entice the sellers to really go for en bloc, probably the developer have to pay about 20 to 30% above the market rate. So let's say we look at 30%. So 30% is 1,005. Okay, so developer bought over the land at 1,005 PSF. After that, they clear out the subsidiary proprietor, which is a seller, tear down the building, make good the land, put up the new structure, get bank finance, get marketing agency. That will probably cost another 800 to 1,000 PSF. So let's say you add 1,000 to 1,005, which the land they bought is 2,005. Now you ask yourself, would you pay 2,005 to buy the new development, or you rather go opposite to the next door Coven Residences and buy around 1,003, or even Coven Regency around 1,004, 1,005? Best. Foreign Residences is a new launch and it's going to TOP next year or the year after next. It's new. It's only probably cost maybe at new about 2,000. It's still cheaper at 2,005. That's why in today's market it is very difficult to en bloc a old development, especially when resale price is high. So when people say go and buy this old building, you should en bloc. No, when you buy already, most likely you got to add I in front of the en bloc. Then what if you buy in the first year, and then the en bloc process, then there'll be a 12% SSD, second year 8%, followed by the third year 12, 8, 4%. Then in that case, you are really en bloc. So in case you want to find out which building that you want to upgrade or purchase that you wouldn't get en bloc, go to www.sbbcode.com. So the third nonsense that I'm going to share with you is I hear a lot of time and my customer always tell me that agents have been telling them buy new launch, just anyhow buy, should make money one, easily 5 to 6 figure. I was like, when people start telling you this kind of thing, then you have to take it with a pinch of salt. It's like telling you, you go to that market and you close your eyes and anyhow buy, all the food will be nice. Do you think it will happen? You will not. You know, there are also new launch that when people buy, they also lose 5 to 6 figure. Just that it's not shared over Facebook, because when people make money, they'll put it up. But when people keep money, no, they just keep quiet and they don't want to announce their losses. So generally speaking, okay, I would say that if you buy the right new launch, yes, the probability of you making 5 to 6 figure is very high, but there will be risks. Nobody will able to share with you that their formula is proven. Confirm guarantee job? No, it doesn't. It is that most likely it is a scams. So even if you buy the right development, you have to buy the right units. Then in that case, your probability of earning money once it's TOP and you sell it, I would say it is pretty high. So I've come to the end of today's sharing. So the 3 nonsense that I share with you. First one is freehold is cheaper than leasehold. No, that one you're going to read it carefully. There are some fine prints if the emphasis is on free and not on hold. Second is en blocks. All old building or old development en block. The third nonsense is all new launches will make money. So in case you would like to find out more what are the non-nonsense, go to www.sbbcod.com. Stay safe, have a good day, and for me, I'll end my session so that I can go and digest the nonsense.